down and take this burden off of my back and start to unwrap it.
Okay. As we start to reveal that, real quick, John the Red.
Yes.
You are floating in the void with a younger version of this scythe.
I'm
that
so
is not
hungry.
broken.
Did you say you're hungry?
I'm hangry.
If only you had some jam in your pocket.
He's got the scythe.
I ate it all.
He's got the younger scythe.
The younger scythe.
Scythe the younger.
All right, now as you're floating through the void, you actually see this big blazing star.
It's my son.
You have come to a sun. You have come to him with this rage that you feel, this burden of chaos within your heart.
I'm like, giant star, burn this rage from me. I pray to the sun.
Okay. I don't know if that's how that works, but Soul, you're at the gateway of the prison of hell, Hellscape, and you now see before you as you are stretched almost like to the point of sheer terror and pain. But you hear a familiar voice calling out to you, saying, "Help me!"
I paid the ultimate price and you guys still keep asking more and more from me. I walk up to the edge of my son and I press a thumb to his chest and went to his forehead and I go to cleanse him with holy fire.
It's like there's hands coming out of the sun.
All right, so
That-
go ahead and roll
Do
for
I recognize
success.
him?
Did I go off my con?
Right now, you would just see a burning man.
Okay.
Like within this big ball of fire. That fire is him stretched out in all areas, his energy.
Got advantage on a second roll.
All right.
Not using the cursed clay pot. 1.
Super success.
Don't tell me
so.
it's cursed.
I become like
I
John
had
the
to roll
White.
under a 14 all night on
Now.
mine, so I believe you.
John the Red.
John the White now.
Actually, yes. You are now coated in a purified cloak of Amok with a dragon's rage scythe.
And I'm like going, oh.
Yes, you are. But you have your quad axe, you have your cloak, your time stone, a new cloak of Amok over your
Right.
cloak.
I
It
know
is
what
white in color because it's that hot.
I know what I have to do now.
Oh, God.
Soul has given you some of his own power.
Yeah.
What do you do?
What do you know you have to do now?
I know what I have to do now. I take the time stone and I gather an army of John the Reds. And we're going back to set things right what once went wrong. And so, like, we all pocket port to that point in space-time where, like, you know, we made our mistake.
What was the mistake?
Huh? Giving the scythe
Just
to
going
that
to the
guy.
action, man.
Yeah, going to the action. And so, like,
With an arm.
uncountable number of John the Reds and one John the White appear.
All right, hold on. Before you get carried away
Okay, I have
with
to
this
roll.
great story, you're going to have to roll with the time stone.
Okay, time stone.
Before he leaves, can I impart him with a message?
Yeah, sure. You can say whatever you want.
John the Red, tell everyone I said hi and that I missed them.
Soul's just like hanging out, like making
Soul's
the
like, you
shield
never
here,
come
like,
visit.
I miss you guys.
I'm fighting the forces of hell. Literally.
Come on out and see me sometime.
You think what you're doing down there's bad? Imagine that times like 10.
Every now and then,
What'd you get,
Ulthar
buddy?
comes over
I haven't
and
rolled
like
yet.
Okay,
pokes you
go ahead.
or tries to mess you up.
He just
No.
realized that
Oh,
he had the time stone the whole time. 8.
Okay, so what is your intellect?
Oh, it's not wisdom? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Let's see, how smart is John the Red? I think he's more wise than... No, he has a 3 intellect.
That explains so much about every single thing about Bella.
He's very wise. His wisdom is 11, but he's not too bright.
I sent y'all Jesus
Well.
and he went back in time.
He has traveled through time to re-emerge from the timeline with the wonky effect of keeping the Dragon's Rage scythe that he has and the Cloak of Amok right back onto the battlefield where the dragon is incinerating all the woods and peoples within it.
I
Songs
was
that
like, where are all
aren't
my
John's, I'm
drawn the
guessing.
reds?
Yeah.
They did not come with you. That didn't
They didn't get
get,
the memo.
Really
that
happened.
didn't get to happen.
They didn't
Well, that would have been scary.
Well, rip the
Very
universe
scary.
apart. Everyone pulls them from their pocket.
All right. So,
We need
Back-
6 John Reds to pull the dragon.
All right.
yeah, you can go ahead with Illyria.
So skip whatever the acolyte was doing.
No, we just came back. Okay, so you're gonna have to pick which one you want me to go with first.
Well, the acolyte was
Just got back
Really
here.
down.
I got you.
and
But you just take.
been pulling the burden off. That's what I was doing after Ryan went. I never
Right. I was about to get to that, but you asked me about Illyria doing something.
Yes, correct. Because both of them are my character. So that's why I was
Which
not
one do you want me
sure.
to go with first?
That's up to you.
Okay. So as the acolyte kneels down, she takes off the burden from her back, the bundle, and she begins to unwrap it. As she does so, what you see revealed before you is a gigantic claymore sword, burning white. She takes into her hands. Would you like to make a move?
Not. That seems like an action. I can roll something.
Right.
I would like to roll to try to communicate with it, and because it's obviously humongous, and I'm not very humongous.
You want to try to connect with it to see if it can work with you.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
None of these dice work tonight.
Is it imbued with the fiery lady spirit?
No, I haven't communicated with it yet.
I guess we'll find out.
It hates me.
Oh. You mean she hates you?
Do you have any favor? Have you been
yeah,
saving?
I have some favors. My sword still hates me.
It normally does.
Is it irritated?
Maybe. All right. So, what would you like to be doing with Illyria right now? Because
She's
she is
freaking
within
out.
the woods as
Yeah,
they're burning.
she's freaking out. She's really angry and panicked.
And I assume that Rin and Elena are there with her.
Well,
They-
they're somewhere. Did you find me? Are we all hanging out?
I mean, that was kind of the idea. Is all kind
And
of
I
head in
think
that
there's
direction.
also the assumption that
Tatiana.
right is also there.
Yep.
But I'm not entirely certain. I just know he ran into the woods because he said, "Screw this."
Okay.
She's freaking out. She's gonna try to use the forest rune to try to save kind of as much of the forest as she can. I think at this point what she would probably be doing is pulling from whatever trees are already in the process of dying and trying to pull the rest of their life force to try to save the rest of the ones that have not been touched yet.
Okay.
Because those are, like, I think at this point she'd be having to prioritize.
Triage.
Okay. So, roll with your force. Roll for success on pulling the energy from around you.
Well, that's a 7, so I succeeded.
Good. Okay, so you're only pulling from the dying trees and trying to re-nourish the trees that are still in some form or fashion living, hanging on, not yet burned.
Had action surge. Do I need to say that first?
No, but you can say action surge now to go forward.
Okay. Did it work? How am I doing that? What does that look like?
The trees that are wilting and withering, you're drawing the life force that's left from them and pushing it back towards the trees that are further back from the fire to re-nourish them, to keep them strong and fortified around you. Now, you succeeded on actually pulling it, so you're not pulling from yourself or anything else, just those dying trees.
Can I? Okay, then I'm not going to action surge that.
Okay,
'Cause that's exactly what I wanted to be doing.
yes. All right, the deer.
Yes.
All right, so you stand there, big old dragon flying over your head, burning everything. And there are still some werewolves and some dragon fighting right behind you as well.
They seem like slim pickings.
Actually, the dragon are kind of taking over the werewolves at this point.
Because
ripping them asunder.
all of a
You
sudden,
guys
they
got
didn't have
the
anybody
red
helping.
wolves, right? I am going to use my God Under the Mountain exploit and manipulate the earthen terrain.
Okay.
The what exploit?
God Under the Mountain
What does that do?
lets me manipulate earth.
It does the thing you said you were
it's
gonna
How
do.
when did you get that?
He picked it up last time, actually. It's a new exploit.
I didn't want to use it while I had rage because, that would have been bad for someone.
Yeah, you were holding back. Good thing that Fulgrim wasn't.
Yeah, right.
He was using all of his stuff.
I'm going to try. How high up is the dragon? Like,
Generally speaking, within feet,
I mean, would it be
like 100 feet in the air.
okay? So it'd be feasible for me to try to lift Earth and create a giant stone dome prison around them, like a miniature moon almost.
That would. You could try to assault him with many rocks to imprison him.
Okay.
Yes.
Mini rocks or mini rocks? Mini rocks.
Mini rock.
Pebbles.
Mini
Gravel.
rocks. Mini rocks or mini rocks.
Many.
We never
Mini-
decided what
mini
that was going
rocks.
off of. Was that going off strength or con?
Mini rocks.
I would assume for him it would be his strength.
Con's my highest, but okay. No, unfortunately.
Because it's not the mountain rune that you're using. You're actually just
I mean,
using your
I
strength.
could use the mountain rune as well, though. I mean, it wouldn't matter though. I got a 12 out of 8, so I barely just missed.
Alright, so but there are rocks that are flying all around. You can see him smash the ground, rocks flying up. They are shooting towards the dragon, but do not succeed in imprisoning the dragon.
It's been a couple millennia since I used this, so I'm a bit rusty. People freak out when you cause earthquakes.
You do have to exercise godly abilities to keep them in tune.
Right.
Use it or lose it.
Alright, so then we would move directly on to, we'll just Fulgrim. Well, I think we've nailed it so far.
Alright, so the dragon's up in the air.
Yes. Rocks flying everywhere. The wild burning. Werewolves being ripped apart by Draken.
I'm gonna go attack the dragon.
Okay.
Because the dragon's too high for me, so...
Alright. So you're going to run into the battlefield with this army of Draken?
Yep.
Alright. Anything in specific?
He's gonna look for Blood Rage and try to take him down.
So he's looking for the biggest dragon. So what I'd have you do first, it would be roll to perceive.
Okay.
If you can find the right one. If you can't find the right one, you're just attacking blind.
He's attacking blind, son.
I'll let you go ahead and roll your attack.
Nope. You're getting a fate. Favor.
Alright.
Tough favor.
Thank God. Alright, so yeah, or excuse me, thank Alden. But he attacks.
Alright, so roll your damages. You might want to go all out if you're attacking the whole army.
Yeah, I am. It just steps up once, not twice. Correct? Because your
His
thing's
is
gone.
gone. No, bird's
thing's
gone.
Okay, so it'd just be once. And I'm also going to attack with the other hand as well. That is a 10 plus 2, that's 12.
Alright, so 12, and then the other hand.
Would be a D8. An 8.
Alright. Wow. So a 12 and an 8. So you definitely run in there and like leaping over, you leap over some of the wolves that are left and the ones that are being ripped apart, and you just slam down with that fire axe, causing a huge inferno explosion. And then anything else that's left around you, you just bashing it in the face with your hammer fists. So you have successfully clashed with the Draken and are seeking out the largest of them, the leader of them.
Only because the dragon's being rude, as he looks up.
Maintaining its distance. Kadi.
Kadi is looking at the thing that he set out originally to try and save his people from.
Correct.
And he's gonna want to head off into the sky to fight it. I'm trying to decide if Einar would also have exclaimed that that's the thing he set out to fight,
Yeah, they have similar goals.
and see if he could get assist to get up there.
Like maybe Kadi could lift him up there.
Yeah.
I would allow it.
Okay.
I can turn into a griffin and bring some people up there too.
I'm gonna need that
Yeah,
in a minute.
I can do that.
My griffin's still around, but if you're right here.
Okay.
Oh, I love watching him erase his favors. And another one bites the dust.
Okay. You got a 6 to carry Einar up.
Yeah, you definitely carry an Einar. So Einar, in that movement, you can use Einar because you're taking him there.
So Einar's going to try and analyze the dragon, see where we need to hit whenever we get there with his cyber eye.
Okay, Cyber Eye.
Last favor on Einar. We're a little too far away, unless you're going to allow tactics to help with that.
I think
Yeah.
it would.
Yeah, tactics
Okay.
could help.
Cool. That takes it down from 11 to 10
Out of.
out of 8.
Since.
So it still doesn't matter.
Okay, well. You do see that there's a strange ethereal energy all over the dragon, and it seems to pulsate with rage.
Cool. So the best idea whenever you're fighting anything, if you can't figure out how to kill it, is cut
Give
off
it a
the
hug.
head.
Oh, yes. Cut off the head. That's what I meant.
What were you gonna say?
Give it
Give
a
it a
hug.
hug.
All right. Magni. On to you, sir.
Let's see. I don't know if Magni is going to be much help. Well, I still have a griffin now.
You do still
Well,
have
and
the
you have
griffin.
your other
Ove has
character
the
too,
griffin
yeah.
that-
And I have O.
You have two
Yeah.
characters.
But I'm thinking as
You
soon
can
as...
try to pull the same thing where you fly a Magni up there for the attack.
Magni can ride the griffin, but I'm thinking Ove, as soon as he saw the dragon, was like, I gotta get one of those.
Yeah, of course.
Just headed straight for it.
I mean, how big is this thing? Could we like stand on it without it knowing we were there? Is it?
I'm thinking it would be aware of itself.
So yeah,
But is
Ove,
it big enough for us to stand on?
Yes.
Is it like school bus size?
No.
Is it like
How
Deathwing?
many school buses?
Is it like Deathwing size?
Is it
Does,
like
does it look like I want to ask it 3 wishes?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Ove is gonna make a move to try and tame the dragon,
Oh,
Awesome.
Oh.
and Magni is
He's like,
pulling out your eyes? I don't think it's gonna work.
like
Magni is gonna hop on that griffin and start flying toward the dragon as well.
On Crocun or
Is
Hop on who?
The griffin? Is that your griffin? I
Yeah.
still have your. No,
Yeah.
wait, no, I don't. Magni doesn't have your griffin anymore because Ove took
But
it.
can he call some sea raptors, or is that the other one?
That's Ove,
Oh,
who's already on a griffin. Magni's stuck on the ground. You know what? He just took down the big bad guy the first time. He's gonna take a break.
Just sit and relax. That was tiring.
it's a battle though. There's like battles raging around you.
They haven't. They
Heads
haven't.
leaving bodies. Like things are happening.
rocks
Hey,
flying
you know
seemingly
what?
at nothing.
You can borrow bubbles.
That's his griffin.
You know, in every war movie, when the guy just needs to take a break, so he just stops on the field, and all the sound goes out, and he just sits there.
If you want Magni to take a break, he can.
yeah.
Magni is going to
That
sit
David
this
was
turn
saying
out.
right.
You can use this
Will it
term.
help his health at all? Because I've only got one. I've only taken 1 damage on health.
One box.
Yeah.
But he's only got 1 left
Oh, why is that?
because of his con.
Do what?
Isn't Magni the one that only has the 4 and the 6?
What are you talking about?
On
But
the
I'm
map?
curious too.
Constitution for your health.
4. I've only checked off the 4.
Right. So you've only got the 6 left, right?
Why?
Because
What's your con?
your con's
6.
6.
That's why.
That's,
That's
why.
why.
You only
He
have
needs
boxes
to sit
up
down.
your
He needs to
constitution.
take a break.
He really managed to pull off a hat trick there without getting hit
Look
twice.
at me knowing what I'm doing without knowing what I'm doing.
Oh man! Do you have meditation or anything like that? Any kind of like exploit that would allow you to heal?
Is there anyone nearby who has field medicine?
Is anyone a healer?
No.
Can I
Connie?
roll perception to see if I see anything that will help me heal myself?
I'll allow it.
Kadi is currently busy carrying Einar.
I rolled an 11, so I do not.
You look around and all you see are just patches of mushrooms.
All right.
Eat them.
I need to
Eat them.
do something.
You're first.
Those look dirty. Well, what about Ove? Am I just
Oh,
on the
Ove.
way?
Yeah, he's flying up there to go because he wants to tame the dragon.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'll let you roll charisma.
I rolled a 9 out of 9 charisma, but one of my skills is taming, and I am an expert.
Ooh, yes.
Then
So
you
you rolled a
succeeded.
6.
You succeeded.
So it's a -2. That's a 7.
Does it work?
I mean,
What does it do? If it doesn't work,
it
what does
doesn't
it
kill
do?
him.
It is for team.
Sounds like
Animals.
when we try this. Oh my god.
No, I'm trying to think because like you tame creatures, right?
Yeah.
Right.
tame
Whilst this to y'all seems like a creature, this is a
It is a
dragon
sentient
of one of
being.
the oldest iterations of creatures. Like, so is
It's
it a
not just a
tameable
dragon.
beast
So
or is it?
he's
I have-
catch him walking up to the god of Pokemon, throwing a Pokeball at it, and it's like, you're mine now.
Right. Like he just ran up to Mew,
Mew.
Yeah.
and he was like, "Ow, you!" And Mew's like,
Okay.
"You're a weird animal to me."
So,
I don't know if I can allow the tame on that one.
I also have Tongue of the Land with animals.
So can he talk to the dragon?
What's your problem, bud?
They can have a conversation.
If like he.
You can try talking to the dragon.
Yeah.
I can talk to the
Is there
dragon.
anything you would like to say to him?
Stop being.
Please stop.
Why are you the way you are?
Why are you the way you are?
All right.
Just why?
I was betrayed by all the gods. For saving you and all of your weak, pathetic kind, I was imprisoned for eternity. And now you will pay for my punishment.
Well, none of us are gods. Nobody here.
But it was because of you they put me away. It is your fault, you
But yours
weak,
just like
pathetic creatures.
He's trying to whistle.
All right.
He can't.
I never learned how to whistle. Which one?
Well, you and John are up, so...
Oh, you want to match wits with John the Red?
Oh god.
But which
It's smarter
character
than
do
you, though.
which one
Oh,
am I doing
yeah.
first?
Acolyte,
Wits
I
of
would
3.
assume.
Am I doing both now or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
3's a lot, though, right?
I'm just gonna assume that the sword's just gonna do what I want it to do, and I'm just gonna stop rolling to try to make it do what I want it to do. And can you carry me up towards the dragon?
Yes. I mean, I
need
guess
to roll to be carried.
Do I have to roll to fly? I mean, I think that's just a
Do we need
movement,
to
right?
roll? Yeah. Do we need?
What size hawk are you?
I'm gonna use my shapeshift charge.
She's
to,
gonna griffin it.
Okay, so you're re-griffining?
yeah.
Or it could be anything. You could be another dragon.
I do not have the ability to turn to a dragon. I would have to pick up an exploit for that.
No, didn't you
I
get
have-
like a thing that let you turn
She can
into?
become
I have Chimera, and I have
Chimera.
Rapid Shift.
She
Which
can
Chimera is a
fuse
combination
animals.
of creatures that I already can turn into, which is
But
by default
Okay.
you can change into normal animals. I also have an exploit to change into elementals, and
Okay.
like with Chimera, I can change it to some combination thereof.
Griffin's fine.
A griffin is
So
a
that's
combination
why
of animals.
she's a griffin, is
That's
because
why
she's a
I'm
chimera.
Okay.
So yes, she shifts, she can carry you, she is carrying you.
Unless you want me to turn to something else, but yeah, I'll carry you. So.
Do you
So,
want me to make this prettier for you?
What do you want me to be? I can be. I
so
can be
we
a triple wall
successfully
runner.
get up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hop off of her and land like on his head, ish, neck.
Okay, so what we're going to do is you're both going to roll for me.
Great. I'm gonna fall off.
Now, you
If I
can
fall
roll
off, you
for
gotta catch
success
me.
to assist her, or yeah, that would basically be how this is going because you're assisting her to get there. So, you first roll for success on what are you rolling? Your shape-shifting off of con?
Con.
So, roll for success on con. You would roll for dexterity to be able to hop off of her on to the point where you're going.
Okay, and if I fall off of this thing though, can you catch me? No, she can't catch me. Are we over the ocean? Will I at least fall in the water?
You are over the land.
Oh, great.
Burning,
Over
big
the forest.
burning forest.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 19 and I'm out of favors, so.
Keep in mind that my armor is
So
out
she
right
is not
now.
able to boost you on teamwork.
So you just got to make this
You
look
just
good.
gotta
Oh,
do your
your
best.
soul armor is
My
on.
armor is already on right now, so it's gonna be fun. Nope.
Oh, what'd you get?
18.
Oh,
Do you have any favors?
Probably. I haven't been keeping track of them, but I've only used.
I mean, you got
You've
one
only
in
used
front of
one,
you.
At least
right?
one.
Well, I haven't thrown it back at you.
But you already had one to
I think
begin
I started
with.
with like 3, and
And you've refused to
least
use
one.
them.
Yeah.
I've used
This would be
one.
the moment to use them if you have them.
Do it.
I'm pretty sure I used 2 because you made me use one last time. No, 13.
Better, but not good.
She is falling.
Can I?
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
John the Red,
No, Illyria.
Illyria is in the forest.
Illyria's in the forest. Nothing is. She's not able to do anything. The fire, I'm assuming, is just.
It is raging out of control, so she needs to pull again to try and rebuild the forest.
Yeah, she's gonna continue to try. At this point,
I'm
she.
assuming Rin and Elena are sitting there trying to help her or defend her.
There's not really much they can do.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
they
like-
were kind of. I don't
Rin's
think
like,
they were
"I'll
in the
protect
exact
ya."
same location, but you know, if you're waving some magic and stuff around, they're probably like,
Yeah,
hey, let's see what's going on over there.
What I'm
so.
thinking is happening is like there would be a lot of green forest rune-ish stuff happening while she's trying to do this.
Are you actually pulling on our bond?
Probably at this point, because I'm kind of in panic mode.
Can I
But
roll
aren't
for-
you on the dragon?
I am not on the dragon yet, but I was flying over the forest towards the dragon.
Well, that could be helpful. I would probably like at this point, if it's not working, like kind of be on my hands and knees, like with my hands, like kind of down in the dirt, trying to make that happen.
Can I have Elena roll and see if she can find a way to help? See if she can find a better way to save the forest. Or a better way to channel the energies of the forest so that it can save itself.
You can have Elena roll to see
Something.
what would be the best
Yes.
or what would work.
Have a roll to do a thing.
Do the thing. First, I told
There's
you.
too much smoke. She can't see anything.
Hold on. Do I
Stop
have
rolling.
favor? I do have favor.
Stop rolling in the clay pot.
Stop rolling the play bar.
I'm already panicking.
Stop
My
rolling in the
forest
clay
is burning
pot.
Rolling in
down.
the damn.
No, she did succeed. Okay, because I have a 9, but she's plus 2, which is 11, so I got a 10 out of 11. I win.
All right. What Elena sees
Okay.
is that, as in all things on Valos, to achieve one thing, something else must be given in exchange.
Am I gonna have to kill myself again?
The life of the forest would require life energy given to it. Now, that does not mean that you yourself have to do that,
I can hear him crying.
but that is something that you know is a possibility.
That is unfortunately something that Elena would totally in character do.
Take the life
Well,
With all these werewolves,
Stein.
dragons,
there's my.
Oh my gosh, we just
word.
invented a new curse word.
Well, Stein.
That's what we say to avoid. Yes.
All right.
I am gonna roll again to try to just continue to pull from whatever life force I can.
Yeah, you didn't roll with her to begin with, so
But
go ahead and
at
roll.
this point, I'm gonna try to avoid people around me. You know, try to avoid pulling from their life force.
Do you have what's it called with magic?
So this is a rune that I'm using.
It is, but it's magic.
The forest room?
accuracy with magic, where you can make
Oh,
sure.
runic focus? Is that what you're talking
Do you have focus?
No. GM never told me to do that.
It's all your
You've only,
fault, God.
you've only looked at this.
All right.
You've only looked at this sheet like about 100 times.
I've looked at all of them. All right.
I got an 8 out of, what am I using for this again? I guess I'm rolling with advantage too
Because of me.
right.
For your forest rune,
I succeeded at the point.
it'd either be your con or magic would be.
Yeah, I succeeded.
It's supposed to run off your con, but
All three of them are the same number. I
good. All right. So you successfully do it without drawing from anything that you don't intend to.
I'm sort of like picturing like a barrier going up.
Well, basically, you would
Some
see
kind of, like,
what was the
wanda-ish.
woods for miles back is ablaze, and then as it gets to like a halfway point, there seems to be the trees are growing larger and stronger to block the blaze.